Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So you guys may be wondering why I'm making this video, and the reason why is because, man, 2026 has not been good for me so far, not at all. So a lot of stuff has been happening. It's been affecting my online life as well as my real life. Mostly my real life, which is something that I really wish wouldn't be the case, but it definitely is. So I just kind of want to go through here, talk about like why I feel the way I am right now. Just before I get in though, I just want to say thank you guys so much for helping me out with my channel and overall keeping me up. There's a lot of people I'd love to thank right now, but I think I'll just go ahead and thank all of you. So you know who you are, so thank you guys so much for supporting my channel, man. I really appreciate that. But now it's time to get into just everything else. So, the beginning of 2026 was very rough. The very beginning of January was not really bad at all. Like, it was pretty smooth sailing until around January 17th, where the first problem happened. I'm not going to say the name of the person who's involved in this because I think he'd probably beat my ass for it, but also because the situation's already done. There's no reason to have to bring it up again for the 100th time. But basically, what happened is that I commented on a video, I guess, something, and this guy came up and he started spamming a bunch of question marks, which is kind of weird, so I told him to stop, and then he decided to go to like a totally different video, totally different comment. Well, it wasn't a video, it was a YouTube post, but it was very weird and kind of creepy because, like, why was this guy randomly popping onto another one of my comments? Like, you got a grudge or something? And that's exactly what I was thinking, so I told him, like, man, you should stop this. Like, this could be considered harassment, because I was kind of scared. Because, you know, a guy was just randomly coming up to me and just spamming question marks and stuff. And, yeah, the way that it descended really didn't need to happen. So I made a YouTube post that was quite, like, joking. Like, I said, hey, guys, can you guys tell this Diddy Blood to stop commenting on my comments or whatever? And it caught the attention of some of my friends. And it went to the point where the guy who was spamming the question marks responded to one of my commenters. I think it was like yes sir or whatever. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. This is pretty much completely over, but I decided to respond by making an alt account and telling him to go away from my channel. All I said was a question mark, and that was about it. But he kind of didn't really like that much. Could have conveyed it to me a little bit better, but yeah, overall, the reason why I did it was because I was a little scared, because, like, this guy was commenting on all of my comments, all of my channels, which is kind of creepy how a guy has, like, the urge to do that, especially since at the time, right now I'm 16, but at the time I was 15, so it was very weird. But thankfully, nothing bad really happened at first. I actually managed to block him. And then I went to his channel and saw he made 2 videos of me. Yeah, that wasn't very fun at all. The first video I wasn't nearly as skeptical of. It was just like Subway Surfers gameplay in the back, mixed with like a bunch of random words. It got a bunch of likes, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. The second video is what really ticked me off, though, because it was like, it had my actual voice in it, and I don't really like it when people use my voice, especially when they do it negatively. Like, man, that was absolutely scary. It felt very malicious, even though I knew the guy didn't have any malicious intent. He probably just had the same, like, scared feeling, which I totally understand. There's a reason why I made amends with him. But, yeah, I started freaking out. He was saying stuff like I was playing victim and stuff like that, which, bro, when did I ever play victim? I didn't even really play anything. I was just kind of scared. I felt like, man, it was just very weird. Like, there really isn't much else to say about the situation, because it was done relatively quickly. Because he deleted the video I was really skeptical of, which, by the way, thank you. And then he deleted the second video very quickly as well. And, yeah, overall, thank you for doing that. And thank you for being overall a chill person after the whole incident. You know who you are. I'm not going to say his name, but he probably knows who he is. So, yeah. That was absolutely terrifying. But that really stuck with me for like 4 months. And, oh, man. And it was really hard because during February, I also got like a temporary girlfriend. I'm thinking of breaking up with her soon. But besides that, I was feeling not the best. Like, it was hard to go to school. It was hard to go to, like, any store and whatever. At the end of the day, though, the incident's over. I do have a few images which I might put up, but if I don't, it's probably because I don't want the guy's name out there. Because, to be honest, everything's over. It's all done. Like I keep saying, I don't want to start any beef that I'm scared for, so I'm just gonna shut my mouth. The second incident was actually originated from around October. Basically, to sum it up perfectly, I commented on a video saying, how the fuck is scrumming a tradition? So the reason why I commented that was because it was like an AI-generated video that was like super racist. And it was like, this is why like Indians scream whenever they make mochi. And I was like, what? That's not how it's done. And so I commented, how the fuck is screaming a tradition? And, you know, trying to tell him, like, I didn't understand what was coming from the video because he didn't really explain it that well. Well, a guy, for some reason, took this as an offensive remark and decided to disrespect the person who said, how the fuck is scrumming a tradition? And then, over the past next 3 days, keep in mind, I originally commented the comment, like, 5 days ago before he said that. And, he got a lot of likes, and a guy even barged onto my YouTube channel. I don't have any screenshots of his comment because he deleted his comment right as I tried to tell him about why were you saying this, bud? He just immediately dipped out, which was very, very weird. Anyways, that's all happened in October. I deleted my comment, and thankfully no one said my actual name, so I'm pretty good. But then, in February 15th, I was pretty, like, you know, after the first incident that happened in January, I was very stern. So I was like, man, I just don't want this to, like, happen again. So I was like, hey, man, I'll subscribe to you if you delete this comment saying to disrespect me. And guess what? He laughed at me. I don't have the screenshot of the comment because I deleted my reply, but I don't really like screenshotting a lot of the stuff anyways because it's really stupid. Like, there's no reason. This isn't like a court case or anything. It's just a bunch of dumbasses arguing online. There's no reason to do that. Speaking of, this is just a bunch of dumbassery online, so don't take any of this too seriously, just so you guys know. But, yeah, that was a really rude thing to say, and a really rude thing to do, in my opinion, and, the comment is still up. I'm gonna probably put his name on screen, and the comment on screen as well right now. Everyone laugh at this guy. Boo! 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 And it's kind of crazy, because I literally said, like, after it happened, like, guys, this isn't an offensive remark, and everyone was like, yeah, sure, buddy. Shut up. Anyways, the final incident that happened in May. This was a classic. And this was also the only one I won, kinda. At the end of the day, I don't really care if I won or not because I'm still relatively scarred from the incident. But this one's going to be the shortest one because I don't want to delve too deep into the whole situation. Basically, I guess on like a comment section. This time I actually know the YouTuber on a Sabatum, or however you pronounce it, comment section. A guy said, STP isn't grunge, STP's bad, Deep Purple better, or whatever like that. And I was like, okay, bro, whatever. And instead of like just moving on, he started like arguing with me to the point where he started spamming replies. And this happened for 5 days, by the way. He took like a 5-day break on me, and then immediately started doing it again. And the crazy thing is that this happened until the last week of school, which is absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, it continued, and I decided to make a video about him, not really in like a truly like pick on this guy way, more of like a funny, humorous way, because like I knew that he didn't deserve like as bad a treatment as I got like in the first incident. Like, he doesn't deserve 2 full videos just punishing a random guy on the internet for doing a mistake. But like, at the same time, like, he was being a serious dick. And this happened for 5 days, not, like, 2 or 1 days like the first incident. So, yeah, this was, just dumbassery. And, he did apologize, but his apology came out of nowhere and was low-key hard to believe. And he apologized, like, right during lunch. I was like, bro, let me eat my goddamn sandwich. But, yeah, that's basically it, to be honest. That is a lot of terrible stuff that has happened in 2026 to me so far on the internet. Man, I just don't feel very well. I will continue to make videos, obviously. I'm not gonna step down just because some people made fun of me or anything like that. Because that's just weak. That's just weak, man. And I know that I'm strong enough to continue. And I know that you guys would love my videos if I were to continue and just overall like me as a person. And thank you guys for supporting me. It really does mean a lot to me when a lot of people are actually really nice to me. And I want to be nice to you guys as well. So, yeah.